And Mr. Jim Finley, if you'd come forward, please.
Wow. Both my brother's knees were replaced.
I'm not sure whether I did that correctly or not, but I thought possibly your presentation would be a better one to end the evening with. Okay?
Thank you. Mr. Mayor, City Council members. I'm having a problem with a lot of construction. I'm having a lot of problems with construction going on in my neighborhood. I'd like some help with some enforcement of city codes. I haven't done this in a long time, 20-some years since I've come before the council, but I really do need help. I talked to Jim Herwig today, and we're trying to iron some things out, but it's hard to meet with all these people and get things done. I'm leaving this weekend, so I needed to get it done real quick. There were some issues. My neighbor's house, no building permits, and they woke me up about 5:30 this morning with the tractors and the trucks and all the workers. Same thing the morning before. And this has been an ongoing thing. I've been awake till 10, 11 o'clock at night with construction going on. So I'd like some help from the city with enforcement of the city codes. There's things that they're still working on, and they're going to try and work on tomorrow morning. And I want to get them stopped. I'd like to get a cease and desist order to make them stop until the city goes over what they're trying to do, because they have no permits yet. They put in sheds, multiple sheds, built garages. They poured 8 yards of concrete this morning, no permits for anything. And like I said, they had me up at 5:30 this morning. I'd like to get some help. Somebody stop them. Somebody do something. I had an officer out there this morning trying to talk to the person, and he wasn't very reasonable. The contractor told me to get the hell out of there and leave him alone, and he could do anything he damn well pleased. Okay, well, that's not the way this should be done. The city should have inspectors and making sure that these contractors are doing it right. He had no permits, none. Now, when I fought the city over 20 years ago, I'm telling you right now, they made sure I had all my permits. They made sure I had everything, every T crossed, every dotted I, everything, okay? And now all of a sudden, they're lenient on people like this, okay? I just want equal enforcement of the city codes with this person versus what I had to go through, okay? He's been there 4 months. I've been in that house 25 years, okay? He's building things that are endangering my wall, my fence that I fought for years in court. And I've pointed it out, and the city attorney, I couldn't get with him, okay, until the meeting. That's why I would never have come to this meeting and done this. I would rather have kept it down at division level. But this is the only way I could get maybe the city attorney to act on this, okay? I'd like him to put a cease and desist on my neighbor's construction. And maybe he'll get some permits and do it the right way. Okay? Thank you very much.
Thanks, Mr. Finley. Mr. Manager, you have it?
Okay.
Yeah, please.
2220 Foothill Drive. I had an inspector meet me there this morning, about 8 o'clock, 8:30. He said he would try and get some building permits for all the work that he's done.
Comments and requests of council. Mrs. Doctor.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I know this is a little early, but June 21st is Father's Day, and so I just want to wish all those fathers out there happy Father's Day a little early. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Mr. Blanchard.
Oh, I'd like to thank Public Works for the 5 extra parking spaces they put in front of the building. It's very nice.
Okay. Ms. Husky.
I have nothing. Thank you.
Mr. Reardon.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I'd like to recognize that Mary Ann Tolmie, who works as an administrative assistant in the city manager's office, was recently elected to be the secretary of the Arizona, New Mexico, Nevada division of the International Association of Admin Professionals. I think that's quite a feat, and good for her. We have some great admin staff in our city. And I think that's just typical of what we have here in terms of talent and motivation. So congratulations to her. Also, I'd like to announce that Mr. Larry Lane on Tuesday was elected president of the Sierra Vista Industrial Development Authority. Mr. Lane has been a business owner for over 30 years. He's now retired. He's also been a city councilman in the state of Texas. So we're excited about him becoming the leader of the IDA. That's all I have, Mr. Mayor. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Miller.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I have an alibi for Mr. Hampton, the liaison to the Environmental Affairs Commission. Folks, if you're turning on your hot water and you see a lot of water running down your sink until it actually warms up where you can use it, you might want to consider attending the next Environmental Affairs Commission meeting at 5 p.m. on Wednesday, the 17th of June, at the Pedro Castro Center at Julio Cesare. And I'll grab your pencil at home if you need to. I'll mention that again at the end of the announcement. There will be a guest speaker presentation that will address this issue. The speaker will present an overview and comparison of new construction, water conserving methods in the hot water circulation systems, and a tankless on-demand hot water system that are comparable with existing hot water distribution systems. The on-demand system wastes no water, is energy efficient, and can be employed in new construction, or it can easily be installed in older homes, businesses, or other facilities. So again, Environmental Affairs Commission meeting, 5 p.m. Wednesday the 17th of June at the Pedro Castro Maintenance Center on Julio Cesare. Thank you.
Thank you. And I have here a copy of Strategic Plan 2009-2014. Chief, you want to make a comment on this?
Mr. Mayor, members of the council, the only comment I'd make is after we went through our wonderful experience with Mr. New developing your strategic plan, the police department hired him as a consultant, and about 25% of the police department over a 2-day period of time put together the meat in this plan, and so our 5-year plan is in front of you.
Okay, thank you very much. There being no other comments, this meeting is adjourned.